screwdriver.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, we have a lot of topics that are surrounding us today, but today I pretty much picked one, and I picked obesity because that is pretty much a big topic. As research suggests that people who are overweight run measurably increased risks of disease, like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, gallbladder disorders, certain types of cancer, sleep apnea, respiratory problems, arthritis, and surgery risks. Obesity is a complex disease in which many genes may be expected to contribute to the predisposition. So it's pretty controversial. I mean, for women, we have 20 to 25% more body weight stored as fat. And men, well, they only have 15 to 20% stored as fat. So athletes have been shown to only have lower percents of body fat, which they work out all the time. So according to the U.S. Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, more than a quarter of adult Americans aged 20 to 74 are obese, and an additional 35% or so, although not obese, are fat enough to even be classified as overweight. I mean, have you all checked your BMI? Yes. Yeah. I've checked mine, and apparently I'm overweight. I don't feel overweight, but I am. Animals are even overweight also. I mean, we forget about them sometimes. About 77 million cats and 65 million dogs in the U.S. are overweight because they are eating too much, and like the owners are like, hey, here's a bag of food, whatever. Or they get the kinds that are they don't have the right balance of nutrition and the proteins and carbohydrates and stuff like that. Which, I mean, those are the really pricey foods, so I mean, I guess you have to be rich to really own a dog or a cat. Okay, back to humans. We need to find a better way of eating, like taking down a food journal, or maybe a diary, if you want to call it that. Or, we all have smartphones now, most of us, and we can just download like a calorie counting app, and I mean, you would be surprised at how many calories and sugars and salts and stuff like that you're actually taking in. I tried it, and I was really surprised because I really love candy, and I did not realize that I actually ate that much sugar in a day. Dang the candy corn. But, so I tried to replace the candy with something like a carrot stick or something, and that's a lot better, and it's actually cut the calories down. But Halloween's coming, so I'm going to eat all the sugar I want soon. But yeah, cutting back on sugar or salts, sodium, it's actually really hard. It is in everything, like literally everything. Processed foods are the worst. So options you can do instead of like candies and other stuff are vegetables, and they're really good for you. Good ways to getting the veggies, you could go to your local grocery store, which everybody goes there, or a farmer's market, or you could go to an actual farm, the local farms where they have the little huts set up, and they might be cheaper than a grocery store. Or if you have a green thumb, you can start your own garden, and that's way cheaper. But I do not have a green thumb, so farmer's market or grocery store for me. Have you seen the new food pyramid? I drew it down on this index card. It's really cool. Let's see. I do not see sugar on this new food pyramid, so that's bad, I guess. But dairies, fruits, proteins, veggies, and grains, and it shows that you need more veggies and more protein and grains, and fruits, I guess, not so much. So eating healthy snacks like carrots, celery, grapes, a nice banana, you know, I love bananas. They're pretty cheap, so you can really stock those in the house. They're a good start. I saw a commercial that suggested replacing the unhealthy snack with the healthier snack, hence the idea I had earlier where I replaced a candy bar with a carrot stick. Reducing meal size is another way to decrease the calorie intake. And so instead of grabbing the regular size plate, which they are jumbo, you can just grab the salad plate and put your little meat on there, 3 to 5 ounces, and then fill the rest with vegetables because there's barely any calories in that. Nice salad, you know. Veggies are naturally low in fat and calories. None have cholesterol, as long as you don't add the extras like salt, sugars, cheese sauce. Vegetables are important sources of vitamin A, vitamin C, folate, which is folic acid, and dietary fiber, and also potassium. Potassium can help maintain healthy blood pressure. Some of these veggies are, some of these potassium-rich foods are like sweet potatoes, white beans, tomato products like tomato paste, tomato sauce, juice, beet greens. I do not know what that is, but I'll have to look into that. Soybeans, lima beans, spinach, lentils, and kidney beans. Diets rich in fiber from veggies can help reduce blood pressure, blood cholesterol levels, and may lower the risk of heart disease. Fiber helps our bowels function, which can reduce constipation, diverticulitis, and fiber can also make us feel full. It has less calories. Folate helps form red blood cells. Vitamin A keeps eyes and skin healthy and helps protect against infections. Vitamin C helps heal cuts and wounds and keeps teeth and gums healthy. Vitamin C also adds the iron absorption. Another great way to help your body shed excess body fat is to exercise. Now, not everybody has enough time to exercise or do the crazy PX90 or insanity, but a simple walk down your block after you eat a nice meal, that can do it, you know, every day, maybe 5 times a week. It actually, working out releases endorphins that can make you happy, which is pretty cool. It sheds all the depression away, and that's really good. Some added benefits of exercise besides the endorphins, the reduced stress, it wards off the anxiety and depression, boosts self-esteem, improves sleep, strengthens your heart, strengthens energy levels, lowers blood pressure, improves muscle tone and strength, strengthens and builds bones, and helps reduce excess body fat. So take a nice walk with a friend after a nice meal, and that will help your digestion, and I hope you enjoyed my speech today. So have a good one.
Okay, yeah. Almost get a hold of the speech. Too much fun.